service of CNC Worldwide.
The CNC Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top on your CNC local page. The average gasoline price in the Rochester area continues to drop from its peak in April. Several stations on the west side were spotted selling gas at $3.85 or $3.86 a gallon on Sunday. The AAA fuel gauge report puts the average price of unleaded regular in the Rochester area at $3.91 a gallon. That means a drop of 18 cents per gallon over the past 4 weeks, 6 cents in just the past week. The AAA's weekly fuel price analysis says crude oil prices have fallen to their lowest since December. That's because markets are worried about the continued slow economy, also because the dollar is gaining strength on the world currency market. Lilac Festival organizers don't have attendance figures yet, but the 2012 festival should mark a definite upturn from last year. Rain forced the festival to close on 3 of its 10 days in 2011. Nothing like that this year. There was much better weather, even great weather on the last weekend. Even though early spring brought the lilacs out earlier than usual, people still came to Highland Park for the festival and the entertainment. More than 3,000 degrees were conferred over the weekend at the University of Rochester's various schools and campuses. Speakers included Pulitzer Prize-winning author George Walker and Brown University President Ruth Simmons, who told graduates they're about to go out into a world they can barely imagine. In that world, Simmons said, it is not preordained that the right choices will be clear and compelling. It is preordained that the choices today's graduates face will not always come in a positive light or at convenient times. A special Irondequoit Town Board work session Monday afternoon at 4 takes up the amendment to the town's boating law that has raised the issue of boaters' rights versus homeowners' rights. The amendment is intended to address complaints from the property owners along the Lake Bluff Road, Culver Road area on the shore of Lake Ontario. A strip of privately owned beach butts up against the town park at the Irondequoit Bay Outlet. Groups of boaters have become fond of tying their craft together just offshore and holding what the homeowners along the lakefront describe as all-day floating parties. They complain to the town about noise, trash, public drinking, trespassing on their property, and difficulty getting their own boats in and out. The town first proposed keeping boaters from mooring together within the length of the outlet pier from shore. That would have made them keep 450 feet away from the beach, along a half-mile stretch from the Bay Outlet to 186 Lake Bluff Road. That has now changed to say boaters can't anchor or moor together within 300 feet of shore in that area, and no vessel may exceed 5 miles per hour in that zone. And staying with boating news, a solar electric cruise boat designed by a New Zealand man is making a trip down the Erie Canal this week. The Solar Star 23 is driven by electric motors and gets power from a bank of solar cells mounted on its canopy. The boat is making its public debut by cruising the 363-mile canal from Buffalo to Waterford. The boat started Sunday in Buffalo, spent the night in Medina. It's scheduled to stop at Brockport on Monday before cruising to a stop in Fairport on Tuesday. The Solar Star is made in Arizona to a design by Tim Clissold of New Zealand. It's made for lake, river, and canal cruising without a lot of environmental impact. It goes about 5 knots, it's steered by a joystick, and it has a backup battery to get you back home when the sun goes down. Robert Meacham, a partner of Solar Star Boats, said it is virtually silent and, of course, needs no fuel other than a sunny day. Hundreds of people came to the town of Greece Saturday to thank this area's Vietnam veterans. It's been 4 decades since they were sent to an unpopular war and came back to find themselves either ignored or despised. But on Saturday, they came to be thanked for their service and welcomed home. That included official recognition from the town of Greece, the Monroe County Legislature, County Executive Maggie Brooks, and State Senator Joe Robach, who appeared on video. The event at American Legion Post 468 on Dorsey Road started with an idea from Terry Hogan, the Marketing and Communications Director for the Greece Chamber of Commerce. Her idea of a recognition ceremony quickly expanded into a special day of honor with the involvement of Chapter 20 of the Vietnam Veterans of America and many area businesses and organizations. On this page, you can find links to these and other stories, and at the bottom, links for you to use to post your own news updates, sports, salutes, or what have you directly to these pages. Next news as it happens, updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.